Hi, let me give you a brief tour of our modest environmental science research station. This is the, if you may, this is the main office. There's only one office. This used to be, there used to be an old man who lived here, and when he died, I know him only by name. When he died, there was no one to inherit this property, and that's when we acquired it. So anyway, so this is the office, if you may. By the way, this is north and south, east, west, and here is. This is also part of our property, but we are renting this space to NTT for money, of course. And there's antenna. So there's a tall antenna here, standing here, and there's another antenna there. That belongs to KDDI. That's also, we are also renting space. But the land here, we can use as we like. By the way, there's this, I don't know, it's called a power tower, whatnot. High voltage power line is running there, and our premise, I'm now heading west. Our premises ends, there's a blue marker, border marker. It ends, here we go. Can you see it? It ends here. Okay, so there's a little hill, very small hill here, and the hilltop belongs to us, and we'll take you to the hilltop a bit later. So now, coming back east, the eastern end of our premise. This is steep, When I have no load, no cargo, when I'm not carrying anything, I can come up this slope by bicycle, but otherwise no. You just have to walk the bike. And the eastern end of the, here we go, can you see it? Right there, that marker, that marks the eastern end of the premise. And let's head north. So this is the office building, also my residence for now. One of my residences. And if you go up the steps, by the way, I'm calling, this part, like the front section, and this is the middle section. We are heading north now. We are facing north, and in the middle section there's a stream. I'll take you for a tour around the stream. This stream goes around the house. By the way, this is not a natural stream. There's a pump, that's moving, this water around the house, make it run around the house, and this old house, this one, we are using this old house as a warehouse. This house is just about 150 years old, but it's been renovated. Renovated means not to make it look nice, but to make it safe and sturdy, like against earthquakes. So what we did was, here, we put about 40, almost 50 centimeters of concrete on the floor. So they hug and stabilize, these old beams. So now it's quake-proofed. And by the way, the roof is I'm coming out again. The roof is, I don't know if you can see it from here, you can't, but the roof is made of like straws, not like rice plant straws, but some other plants, stalk of stems of some other plants, and there's this metal sheet, galvanized metal sheet covering. Anyway, this is 150 years old and it shows, but now it's safe. My grad students working inside will be crushed and die even if there's an earthquake. Anyway, and look at all these reinforcements, nice, yeah? And this place this is relatively new. I mean, this concrete floor, it was finished like months ago, and so this is a warehouse, 150-year-old warehouse, and we use it eventually to keep insects and so on as well, but for now just to store things. And also this is our workshop kind of setup. There is electricity. This is new also. This cost us like the entire electrical system, something like $2,000, expensive, but it's worth it. And it comes complete with a sink. Now, so we looked at the front section and the middle section. This is just a very brief tour, and the back section, you can go through the house, but you can walk around the house. We are now on the east side of the house, and this section here. So you see, I showed you the front section and the middle section, and this part, I'm calling the back section, and this place looked like a jungle. So about a year ago, and I and grad students and some of my colleagues, we worked so hard to cut grasses and trees, and these trees are going to stay, but now it's an open area. Here is a pond. We call it a reservoir, and there is a secondary. This is the second pond. Right now, we are not using it for any purpose, but dragonfly larvas are there. Larvae? Let's see. Anyway, before they become dragonflies, right? So this is the back section, and the house, the roof looks like this from this side, and that's the antenna. It's a mobile phone antenna. And in case you're wondering, this is our rainwater collection system. There's no gutter. I mean, there used to be a gutter, as you can tell. There used to be a gutter here, but it's now gone. So we get water from the edge of the eaves there that is collected here, and it goes into the stream. Right now we have plenty of water in the stream, but like in summer, I've been told that Japan, of the countries in the temperate zone, Japan gets more rainfall than many other places, and therefore we don't have to use either tap water or the well water here. By the way, this well is almost dead, but not completely dead. I don't know if you can see the water, but there's some water, and we can get something like 400 liters, 350 liters a week. That helps, because we don't want to put like tap water in the stream. So this is the back section, and now let me take you for a tour along the stream that goes around around this 150-year-old house. you can see, junk, rubbles, pieces of wood, like half-rotten wood. They're all over the place, but eventually they'll go back to soil. Maybe after I died, after I die. But okay, so here is. Let me take you for a tour of the stream. This is what I call an end pool. Okay, this is the deepest section of the end pool, and this is the shallower section of the end pool. The pump, you may be able to see, you can see the wire there, black wire, connected to, right there to the cord reel. And so there's a pump in here, and the water in the end pool is pumped up, just a bit upstream, and it comes out of here. So here's a short stream, that's feeding back into the end pool. And here's, by the way, in case you're wondering, this small shrine, we didn't put it here. It was here, and there is no reason to destroy it, and not for now. And also the base is really sturdy, so it's still here. By the way, my grandfather was a Shinto priest. I'm not a Shintoist. I'm nothing. I'm not religious. But anyway, so something like this I saw often when I was a little kid. I was a grandpa's kid, and I spent a lot of time around his shrine. Anyway, so you see the water that's pumped up from the end pool, a part of it, maybe this is like 60-65% is flowing into this stream, and the remaining water goes into this stream. This is a very short stream, very short stream, but this is called we call it middle stream, or middle stream, and the back stream, we call this back stream. The back stream, so it originates here, right? And there's a pool, and after the pool is, becomes full, to a good extent, it flows out, and it flows around the house. Excuse me. Here we go. Okay. It flows around the house like so, and excuse me. So goes around. It runs on the north side of the well, and it feeds into the reservoir. This is a reef catcher, and this is deep. This is like almost my height, the depth of this reservoir. And then there's a newt living here. I've seen only one newt, but I suspect there are more. And also, in summer, it's a bit early, but in summer you see some frogs, they come from somewhere after hibernation. Anyway, so it's the stream ends in the reservoir, and this part is called a canal. I don't know, there is no scientific or academic reason for that. It's a canal. This is the back section of the canal, and this is the east canal. This is the east, and This is the eastern. I'm on the east side of the 150-year-old house, so Eastern Canal, and yeah, there are some water sliders. Yeah, here we go. And it goes around the house, and like so. And this is the southern or south canal, and there's a little fall. We are making the water drop here like this for two purposes. Number one, to cleanse the water and to help it absorb oxygen, and it does actually help, and it finally goes back into the end pool. So that's the setup. And now, so we have the front section. This is the middle section, this old house, 150-year-old warehouse, and then the back section, and one more section, which is also very significant for our cicada group and also beetle group. That is what we call the hilltop. So let's go to the hilltop. Oops. So let's go to the hilltop. By the way, this mound, this is a mound of shredded trees. You also see leaves, but shredded trees. There are so many trees growing here, so after shredding, I mean, this is what you get. And there are many more trees to be shredded. Now let's go to the hilltop. Excuse me. The hilltop is, there's no bridge, so you have to. I'm 68 now, so I'm afraid that soon I'll need a bridge and also steps here. Right now there is no step. This board doesn't do any good, so what you should do is to hold on to tree roots and just go up to the top of the steep hill. There are trees like this you can hold on to, so it's not that difficult to go up. It just takes time, and also the fact that, I'm carrying this camera is making it difficult to go up. But anyway, so go up. Ooh, the glare. It's a sunny day. It's a nice day. But that means the glare is bad. Okay, there you go. Almost. Okay. So this is the hilltop. This is the part of our premise. And again, here there are many dead pine trees we had to cut off, and some pine trees were not quite dead, but somehow they weren't doing well. Besides, we didn't want pine trees here. We wanted broad-leaved. Is it broad-leaved or broad-leafed? Leafed. I think I hear both. Anyway, broad-leaved trees. We want to grow them, so we cut the pine trees, and we also cut some bamboos, So this is the border stone. Okay, this is the end, northern end of our premises. So northern end of our premises, and the view from here is pretty good. You can see the distant ridge lines, right? And also you can see the back section. Oops. Back section from here. You see back section, the roof of the old house. Ooh, the sun. So this is like the northern end border of our premises. And by the way, in case you noticed already, these black pegs, like this peg here, and here's another one. There are about 20 of them, I believe. And these pegs are for sawtooth oak trees. Yeah, in other words, we planted sawtooth oak acorns, where these pegs are. That's one reason why we cut off the pine trees. That's we means I did it almost single-handedly. It took a long time. Okay, so let's see. So this is the hilltop, and we need to shred away all these, branches. There's another sawtooth oak. Sawtooth oak acorn is here. They'll come out. Germinate, is it the word? You begin to see a new tree like in April, late April to early May, I think. Right now, you don't see anything. But there's an acorn wherever you see this black peg. And I'm heading south. I'm still on the hilltop and heading south. All these should be shredded. And here's a border marker, by the way. So this is the western edge of our premises. And the antennas, you can see the antennas here. We are close to the southern edge of the hilltop, and you can, that blue thing, that's the stream, that's where the stream is. And I don't know if the microphone is catching the sound of the running water. I'll remain quiet for 5 seconds. I don't know if you can hear it. This microphone may not be good enough. There used to be a community antenna, TV antenna here, and the remains, these are the remains, and the antenna itself is still here, and I do not know if I can use this. I mean, if I disassemble this antenna one of these days, I may be able to use them for, I don't know, some purpose. And by the way, look here. It is flowering, just about to flower, right? And there's another tree here with at least one flower, maybe more, I'm not sure. These were planted last year, and if you are very familiar with plants, then you may guess and think these are peach trees. To that, I would say, great effort, very close. But these are almond trees. Almond, ALMOND, California almond, almond trees. Okay. Yeah, their flowers are beautiful, like those of a peach, and they also resemble cherry blossoms. Okay. All right. That's about it. So yeah. This is, as I said, this is a very modest sized, environmental research station. I guess its official translation at this point, we still haven't decided yet, but I guess its official translation is going to be something like environmental science research facility or something like that. It's good. So there we go. One tree is in the way, but that's a very good tree for insects, so we're not going to cut it. Anyway, so with this great view of distant mountains, I'm going to end this video. Okay, I said it's going to be short, but I don't know. Whoa, it's been almost half an hour. Okay, so this is the end of this brief tour. Bye bye. See you. Bye.